This poem was inspired by thinking about the place where I live, which is now Lincoln in the East Midlands, the east of England, and the magnificent cathedral in Lincoln, and particularly of one of the rose windows in the cathedral, which is known as the Bishop's Eye, and which has some very remarkable examples of early glass, of early stained glass. And I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about a kind of sponge called a glass sponge, which is also known as Euplectella aspergillum. And this grows at great depths in the ocean and looks incredibly delicate. It looks like a sort of crocheted vase. And it's remarkable in many ways in that it has an enormous kind of tensile strength, even though it looks very delicate. It also, I understand, transmits light through a sort of fiber optic cable that it has at its base. And it forms a home for a couple of shrimp who are sort of symbiotically related to it and more or less keep house for it and so on. It's also, when recovered and bleached, used as a token of marriage in the Japanese culture, as I understand. So I wrote about this, these ideas as they seem to be strangely kind of connected. And so the poem is called The Glass Sponge. The fine annealed glass of the Bishop's Eye, under the pull of centuries, is said to flow downwards like very slow tears, to pool at the base of panes where its colours thicken, tincture of iron oxide, taint of arsenic, the cursed cobalt. Nor can dense incense, nor can the sanctified waters of Jordan, asperged, hope for long to rise. Words, accoutrements. And these fine fretted lacework tubes, on closer inspection, come not from the grab bag of Victoriana, stitched by hand on 3 bone needles, but from the lung collapsing weight and depth of oceans, against which, de profundis, their miracle skeletons arise. Spicule after spicule, in the manner of spoked snowflakes repeating, fashion a spun glass high-rise in which marriage bed or mausoleum, a pair of symbiotic shrimp see out their lives. So it will gather silica to build its body, as its name, Euplectella aspergillum, contains a vessel for the holiest water, a spore unbreathable as ground glass, as with such occult intimacy the light becomes the leaf, and the silicate sand, struck by branched lightning, vitrifies to coralline glass, an effulgence, a lamp lighting the deep.